Hey, I'm Jason Chapman, and I run a music store with my brothers, John and Jeremy.
People are always asking, what is it like to be in a family business? Well, I've been in a band with my family for the last 28 years.
And if that wasn't enough, we recently opened a music shop. Since opening the shop, we found that the people that come through the door are just about as unique as the instruments they carry.
And now, since they gave us a TV show,
we leave the cameras running, and there's always something going on at the shop. Welcome back to another episode of the Ozark Music Shop. Who do we have on the show today?
You know what? I don't know.
Cue cards.
I know.
Cue cards.
Special C.
It's
They're
Special
back.
C.
Special Consensus is back. They've been here before. They came back, which is amazing. After all that we gave to Greg, he actually came back. Willingly.
That's
We
the
gave
good thing
him
about
more.
That's
That's
the
the
good thing
best
about a guy
part.
his age. He doesn't remember what he said last time enough to not come back. So
That's mean.
that is so mean.
Oh, we're
But
excited.
he is old. He's like 107.
Yes, I want to hear.
and don't be offended at home. This is what people do to Greg.
Yes, everybody does it. Anyway, we're excited though. We love these guys.
Yeah.
We're great friends. For years, we traveled the road playing the same festivals.
A couple of guys in different bands before they were with Greg, and we've known Greg, since we were little kids, and
It's crazy.
that's he was
Since
he was an old guy
only
then.
104.
Anyway, we're excited for those guys. They're still doing awesome.
Yep.
Having some amazing stuff going on.
They even made it
Records,
to the
too.
Grammys. They were at the Grammy
They were at the
party.
Grammys?
They had like tuxedos and stuff
They
on.
did.
They
It was amazing.
I've
Bow
never
ties.
been to the Grammys. Have you been to the Grammys?
I have watched it on TV.
I went to my Grammys house once. That was pretty.
She
Cookies?
cooks good.
I got 2 Grammys. What about you guys?
Anyway.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy Special Consensus.
Before the dawn, I gather up my things. I lean across the bed to kiss your hand and raise. Whisper of a goodbye to a little one in bed. Promise of a fun time and a kiss upon his head. I'm half asleep in the airport line, headed for another town that tells another time. Take off brings a great divide from the home I've left behind. Only when I travel on connects your heart to mine. I'm playing with the band tonight. I'm landing home on Sunday night. Oscar my bucket car freeway. May I get to UV Skyway? We're connected by a runway. Bright lights of a stage are fading down. Here I sit in a hotel on the edge of town. Find myself longing for a connection left behind, knowing that I've got to stay in a music frame of mind. I'm playing with the band tonight. I'm landing home on Sunday night. Most of my bucket car freeway. May I get to UV Skyway? We're connected by a runway. The Chicago morning light is coming in. It finds me waiting for a plane and thinking where I've been. As the engine starts to whine and the earth falls away, I can't help but think about Kansas all the way. Gonna play with my boy tonight. I'm touching down at Sunday night. Most of my pocket car freeway, but a runway always brings me back to you. Tuck the boy
welcome back. We are here with the Special Consensus at the Ozark Music Shop.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
What's up, all?
How'd it do?
We cannot believe this. We have actually had bands that have come back for a second time, and these suckers did it. I can't believe they did it. You guys, what a bad idea.
You know which bands that we have something on.
Yeah, that's right.
Roll that beautiful beach face.
That's awesome. Anyway, we are glad to have them back. Guys, they're like massive award winners since we saw them last. Look at this. They've been nominated for a Grammy. They won IBMA awards. It's all due to us having them here on the Music Shop. So you guys
Can't
are
thank
welcome.
you enough. Yeah.
Guys,
Must be a connection. Can we say thank you Academy next year?
but seriously, thank y'all for being back. You guys are sounding great.
Thanks for having us.
It's amazing that there's still 3 people that will play with Greg. I'm really amazed at that. No, we had a lot of people on the last episode that were calling and complaining because we picked on Greg too much. And
really? I can do that.
seriously, we had people.
That's okay.
Yeah, can you do it for me?
I'll do it for you. Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
good.
I only called 3 times.
Who was that handsome man on the banjo?
I'm trying to be nicer
I'm
today.
sitting here
I've been
minding my
nicer.
own business. I'm not saying a word, and it's like there's a magnet here.
So Greg may not know this, but actually one of the very first festivals we ever went to out in Colorado, where we were from.
Yeah.
But it was the Midwinter Festival, and you guys were a regular out there.
We were
for a long time.
When they used to have it at one hotel, and then they outgrew it. They had 2 hotels right across the street and workshops.
And we continue to play in spite of hanging out. It was a weird deal. It was great. No, a great band. You've had some of the musicians that have been through the Special Consensus has been a who's who of bluegrass music. You really have run it, which is amazing for a banjo player from Chicago. I don't know how all that came about, but seriously, you've had some great bands in the past and still have a great band together. So.
I can't wait to hear the next one.
It should be any.
Gee, look at the time.
Looks like it's starting tomorrow.
Oh, man.
You can send your cards and letters to me, everybody, because this
Sympathy
is my
for
life.
Greg.
P.O. Box 768, Chicago, Illinois 60652.
I'm playing the world's smallest violin for Greg.
1, 2, 3, 4. She came to me, said she knew me, said she'd known me a long time. And she spoke of being in love, every mountain she'd climb. And she talked of trails she walked up, far above the timberline. From that night on, I knew I'd write songs with Caroline up in the pond. walks alone. As the fire grows, we warm our souls, watch rainbows in the cold. And we'll talk of trails we walked up far above the timberline. There are nights I only feel right with Carolina in the pines.
If you're looking for an acoustic instrument, the Acoustic Shop is the place you want to go. The Acoustic Shop, we've been open about 4 years now and have been nominated Top 100 Dealer at NAMM Show for 2 years now.
At the Acoustic Shop, we mainly focus on acoustic music instruments and the accessories that go with them. Guitars, mandolins, banjos, basses, and accessories and the lessons and repairs that go along with those. It's something that we've been passionate about for the last 28 years of our lives, playing in a family band growing up. Then we opened a all-acoustic music store in Missouri to help fill the needs of people that are more focused on just that niche of the genre.
With us having all those years on the road, it's really helped us to find the right instrument for the right person. When somebody calls us or comes into the shop, we can actually talk to them and know exactly what kind of instrument would be the best fit for them. And I think that's just something that we bring that a lot of people can't.
Started out teaching lessons before we even opened the shop, so that is something that has been a passion of ours for the last 15 years.
I believe we've said this is where the pros teach, and I truly believe this is where the pros teach.
At the Acoustic Shop, this isn't just what we do, this is who we are.
So if you're wanting to learn how to play the banjo, the fiddle, the mandolin, guitar, the Acoustic Shop's the place for you.
That would be appreciated. All right, we're here at IBMA with the president of IBMA, Mr. Greg Cahill. Mr. President, thank you for being here today. We appreciate your time.
It's totally my pleasure to see the Chappies TV show and to be here visiting with you.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Wait.
Is it true that once you become president, you never have to open your own door again?
Yeah, there are doors opening and closing for me all the time in my journey here as president of the IBMA. It's pretty interesting.
The question's going to get a little bit more hard-hitting now. How would you respond to your critics that say yours has been a lame duck presidency that was won on empty promises and campaign slogans?
I'd say now is the time. I'd say lame duck what? I'd say I like duck.
That's pretty good soundbite we got right there. Now, with the current bailout proposal, how is that going to affect the IBMA?
Well, if you leave the bales in, then they're just too protected. We like to have the bales out because how else will the cows get to the bales?
I never thought of it that way. Now we can see why you became president. You're well versed in foreign affairs, and a lot of people said a banjo player could never become president. Is that you were the first? No, you were the second. So that is surprising. What do the banjo players have a lock on this?
I think so because, well, it's thumb, index, middle, and Pete Wernick was a banjo player, and he was the president. And then, of course, thumb, index, middle, that's Tim, right? So Tim O'Brien was the president, and then I got to be president after David Crow. But he was a fiddle player, and that was just a little slip.
We appreciate you taking the time out today to be a part of this craziness that goes on here. and for providing the event that we could take this type of thing to the American people and to the world.
That's right. We want a banjo in every home.
That is a good slogan. Banjo in every home. All right, thank you.
3, 2, 1.
This all started with a passion. Music has been a part of our lives for as long as I can remember.
Our goal from the start was to have an outlet where we could feel that passion in others.
At the Acoustic Shop, this is not just what we do, it's who we are. We got another anniversary. Speaking of all these bands that have been through, we got another anniversary coming up for you, Greg.
We do, and it's actually the 45-year anniversary of the band, which formed when I was 7. So,
7?
Yeah.
I just wanted to say I just turned 40 yesterday. I felt old a minute ago.
The band is 10 years older than I am. Yeah, 10 years.
So we're having another. Are we having another one of these big concerts that we've seen in the past?
We're having one at the Old Town School of Folk Music, and I believe it's going to be October 24th, 2020. And the format, we've been doing every 5-year anniversaries since the 15th, because we never knew how many more there would be. But we have 15, 20, 25, etc. So yeah, that'll be 45. We get as many people as we can who've been in the band to come out. And the show is going through each of the CDs and playing maybe 3 songs with the people who were on that record. Not CD. I mean, it started
The wax cylinder.
yeah. I knew I could count on it. Who still calls the merch table the tape table? Oh. Okay. Yeah.
I'm a child of the 80s.
Yeah. No, so it's a lot of fun because everybody just it's as much a big visiting thing as it is.
It's got to be like a 7-hour-long concert.
It's a long concert. It's long.
It has to be.
Yeah, it goes to like 3 a.m. or something. Yeah.
Well, this time we're trying to actually fix that by having it be like a regular festival. So it's going to start in the afternoon and have a dinner break. Because 3 songs, we're going to have a new recording out in 2020.
But you have to be in all of it.
Yeah, and he has to tune all night long.
Yeah.
So
no, I don't.
That's the new rule. Yeah, that's the new rule.
Yeah, this guy doesn't get a break.
Okay, wait to see Greg coming out in his walker.
If I keep hanging around with you guys, it'll be tomorrow. I'll be, oh, God. Oh, my leg. Yeah. So, specialc.com, though. You can find all that stuff pretty soon. It'll start appearing. I think we're just now sent out some messages to the former members. And there were only, what did we say, you were 41 or 40?
I'm at 46.
40.
I didn't get that email.
I knew I wasn't supposed to talk about it. I forgot.
There have been a lot of great musicians, though, seriously, throughout the band. Great iterations, great songs, and it continues to happen. And we're just extremely proud that you were able to come and hang out with us.
Put up with us.
Yeah. We actually love Greg a whole bunch. There is only one person I would torture as bad as we do Greg, but the best part is none of us do it as bad as his own band members do. So.
You know, life is hard. That's my philosophy.
And then you turn 95 and play banjo.
Yeah, every other day. Yeah.
But thanks, guys. Thanks for coming by again.
Thank you for having us.
Sure enjoyed having you here.
Glad to be back.
And
This is awesome.
We'll see you next year.
Yes, sir.
We'll make fun of you some more.
Yeah, great. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll come in disguise.
It was long, long ago in the moonlight. We were sitting on the banks of the stream. We whispered so sweetly, I love you, as the waters murmured a tune. Well, they tell me your love's like a flower in the springtime blossom so fair. so fair. In the fall when it weathers way near, and they tell me that's the way of love.
Well, there you have it. That was the special consensus. We had a ball.
It was a lot of fun.
Did you have a ball?
I don't know. How was that? It's always fun. Are you having fun? Did you watch that episode? You've just been sitting here twiddling your thumbs the whole time. That was Greg and the special consensus. Are you okay? Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week. Be sure and like us. That's what it is. Jason's sad because you haven't liked us on Facebook yet, and you haven't subscribed to our YouTube. That makes Jason sad. We want Jason to be happy. So please go to Facebook and to YouTube and subscribe on YouTube, like us on Facebook, and he'll be happy. Because we don't want to see this face again. Anyway, we'll see you guys next Sunday. All right?
Closed captioning and other considerations provided by